Thank you for the pet, Owen. Hello. Hello, pet the ear. Beans is not physically here with me, by the way. He had to go out to his dad's place, but he is on top of my head. So I'm gonna wait. I was actually watching a Jaden Animations video about her getting a cat right now. Let me pause it. Hello. Let me go ahead and I gotta close my window because I let it in for light, but I realized the youngins, the neighborhood kiddos are yelling for some reason outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the window. And then once the ad break starts and stops, we'll get into it. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello. Fat. Why did the caption, it read my fat as you're fat? Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I believe the ad break is done. Both OBS and Seribot have told me so. No, I didn't mean it. No, I wasn't saying that. It's the captions. It's the captions. I swear. Let's go over. Oh my god, I rearranged my OBS docs and now I'm like, where is everything? Alright, we're here in class. Hello everyone, hello. It's me, BeansDaBear, your local sun bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. And today, we're gonna be doing a little bit of traditional art. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's my wire. Okay, I was like, what is that? Yeah, we're doing some traditional art. We're doing some POSCA markers. Let me get my markers out. Like, see? We got one POSCA marker. We got a couple POSCA markers. There's actually a bunch off screen, but I just wanted the camera to focus on the canvas, even though it's not actually a canvas. It's my notebook. But yeah, hello everyone. Hello. Let's say our hellos. I know that a couple people were here early. No, actually, music first. Music first. And then tapos we will get started. Let's see, who do we listen to today? You can keep it chill. We usually keep it chill, right? Ooh, auto? Maybe auto? Let's start out with something chill, and then we'll transition into something more energetic afterwards. Cause like I feel like auto is really good, but I also feel like it's a strong start, you know? Let's see. I was listening to Hikaru Utada on my way to work the other day, and I was like, memories. Okay, who haven't... You know what? I haven't listened to Dan Mason in a minute. Let's listen to Dan Mason. There we go. Bow, bow. Bow. Bow, bow. Alright, let's say our hello. So, hello, Owen and Sime. I know you guys were here a little bit early. Hello. Welcome. I think I also saw Vite Height. Oh yeah, get your stickers, everyone. Get your stickers. Get your stickers. Cute card, like a little Miata. Recently found banger music. Ooh, tell me more. But yeah, thanks. So Owen, you called. Well, it's oh my god, don't tell Beans that I do this, but I keep a little like Apple Notes. I keep a little like notepad on my phone of all of his favorite things because I feel like I forget easily. Oh, my mic is peaking. Has my mic always been peaking? I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay. I think that's better. Oh, hello, Seishun. Hello. Welcome. But yeah, so I keep a notepad of all of, like, Beans' favorite things, because I feel like he knows my favorite things by heart. Like, he knows that my favorite fruit is, like, cantaloupe and strawberry, and for my birthday a couple years back, he got me, like, cantaloupes and strawberries. I'm like, oh, you remembered. And then I realized, like, wait, I don't remember, like, some of his favorite things. I feel like a bad girlfriend, you know? So, like, I started keeping note of, like, all of his favorite things, because, like, you know, he likes red pandas, his favorite fruit is apple, and then I took note of like his favorite type of car. He said it like one time, and I was like, write that down. So, no, don't clip it. No, don't tell him. He's away right now. I know he is on top of my head, but he is not physically here. He's visiting his dad, I think. And then this is actually gonna be relatively short. We're gonna keep it to just about like 2-ish hours, cause we're actually going to a birthday dinner. For him, because yesterday we went, just the two of us. We had a little datey poo, went to our favorite vegan spot, and then just chilled for the rest of the day. Really, he like kind of wanted to go drinking, but we're like, I'm kind of too lazy at the moment. So, but so on the topic of like what car this is, his favorite car, or at least when he told me that it's one of his favorite cars, was what is this? A Mazda RX-7. There we go. And then I asked him like, oh, what color do you like for a car like that? And he's like, yellow. He said either red or yellow. And when I looked up a Mazda RX-7, because I don't know anything about cars, I'm like hilariously bad with cars. Like all of my int wisdom points are in art history and the humanities and astronomy and paleontology. That means no more points for cars. I still don't understand how they move. I'm pretty sure it's magic, but... And one time Beats tried to explain it to me too. He was like, oh yeah, something little, there's rotation, engine, little explosions, and something. And I was like, I understand. But in reality, I did not understand. I did not understand at all. I still don't understand. So yeah. It's supposed to be a Mazda RX-7, but I was like, wait, how am I gonna draw him like I want him to be comically large in the car, almost like those Fisher Price like cars for kids. So I was like, oh, I wonder if there's like a convertible or, you know, like something where like the top is down. And he said like, oh, there's a Miata. Yeah, I think he said Mazda Miata, and I started using that as a reference too. So it's like a mix. It's like I did this to be like a RX-7, and then the rest of it I was like, I need there to not be a roof so that he could be like comically large in the car. So it's like a mix. It's like a weird hybrid of the two. Because also I don't know how to draw cars. So this was my best attempt. It looked pretty decent. I like drew it last night, woke up, looked at it, and I'm like, hey, that's not too bad, right? But like there's like little nitpicky things like the angle. I feel like you should be able to see a wheel here, but I think the angle of the reference image, like there was no like wheel here, so I was like, I'm just gonna follow the reference. So yeah, that's a little background behind this illustration that we're gonna be working on. Hello, Matthew. Hello. Good evening, Church. I mean, wait, it's not evening. Good morning, Church. The band is banger. Kiltro the drunk. I'll check that out later. He is astral projecting right now. Yeah, RX-7 colonialism car. No, it's not colonialism. At least I don't think it is. I don't know anything about the history or politics of like certain cars. I know the general history of cars, period, you know, like but not anything super specific. I'm gonna go to the museum by walking 3 kilometers. It's what? Oh my gosh. Dang. Good luck with that, teammate. Good luck. You love the Fisher Price cars? Yeah, it's like a hybrid. Yeah, it's cool that I that I made a hybrid. Thank you. Look at it's a rich butt over here. Pretty close to a second one too. Oh man. Oh, the pixel doodle. Yes. So I actually put in some space in my schedule because actually I was having trouble thinking of what to do next Monday. Okay, the last thing we'll talk about, and you know what? Actually, I could probably get started on coloring as I yap. My schedule next week. I was expecting to have like a pretty full schedule next week, but then I looked at my work schedule and I looked at the fact that like when I come home from work after working at like a school, I'm really tired. Cause like I think a good example is the one on Thursday. My stream on Thursday, the Magic School Bus. And I was like pretty hyper for that stream, I feel like, but it was also because I was like very tired. And I don't want to like sacrifice the quality of my streams because I'm like tired from work, you know. So I was like thinking like, oh, on the days that I go into a school site, I should have something like low energy, kind of brain empty, right? And I feel like if it's like a video game that I've never played before, that's a little bit more brain power. So I will not be scheduling like, you know, new video games on days where I like work at a school site. So I was like, what's the best kind of like brain empty thing that I can do on those days? And I feel like it's art. Especially if I like pre-prep. It's not that art itself is brain empty, but like with like what I usually illustrate, like these cute little chibis, you know, I feel like it's pretty brain empty. So like I'm thinking for next week I'm actually gonna fulfill Owen's redeem right now that he just cashed in. We'll do some pixel art doodles, or a pixel art doodle. If anyone else wants to redeem on that day, you're welcome to. So there's pixel art doodles. Oh, hello, Shiopi. Hello. Brain power, yeah. After work, I lack the brain power. I spent it all talking to kiddos and my coworkers, who are all really fun to talk to. It's just that, you know I might not always seem like it on stream, but I am very introverted. Like, I just love sulfuric acid. But yeah, so it's Skeb, right? Do you want to do wait, what? Skeb is the one where you like oh, are you talking about like Skeb style where you just like give a request and I just do it without any like feedback or sketches or something? Skeb, you hand over the money and you do it. Yeah, you could give me like a general request and I will I could like get like a well, the thing is with pixel art, I don't usually do like a preliminary sketch. I just go for it, right? But yeah, if you give me an idea, I can kind of get it started in time for Monday, and then that way like when we actually do it on stream, you know, I'll be a little bit more prep. Kind of like what I did for this. I usually like pre-sketch it out so that it's pretty much just like coloring. That's why I mean, like, it's kind of brain empty, some of these art streams, because it's like, oh, the idea's already on the paper. I just have to, like, execute it, you know? Continue with the execution. So, wait, let me catch up on chat, and then I'll answer your question. I know the feeling's supposed to have a collab this morning, but I got sick. Oh no! I hope you feel better soon. I'm not making the rules, I'm just asking. Oh, you're asking what the rules are. Okay. Hello, Saku. Hello. Yeah, so usually it's also because I think the first person to do the redeem was Matthew, and it was kind of like it was kind of at the very end of a stream, so I was already tired. And I think I did like a preliminary sketch, and then I finished it off stream. But for this one, I'm thinking you give me the idea, you can either DM it to me or like you could put it in chat, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna forget to like write it down somewhere. But you could either DM me. You know what? I should make that redeem so it requires you to like enter in text. That's what I should do. But yeah, you could DM me the idea. I'll get something preliminary started. And then that way, like for the actual stream, it'll just be like, okay, I meant to do that. I was trying to get more color out. But yeah, that way, like for the actual stream, you could see me struggle less and just do the darn thing, you know? It's cause like sometimes when I have to like do the raw idea on stream, sometimes I feel like I flounder a little bit. Whereas like if it's like this where the idea is already on the page and I'm just like, you know, coloring it in, it's a lot easier. And then usually I also like do some finishing touches off stream too. Because sometimes I need to like rest my eyes, get some din, get some foodums. I'll come back to work and be like, yes, I need to fix XYZ. So. What you did for Akashi was so cute. I don't expect anything. Oh, yeah. No worries. Yeah, because it's like a redeem rather than like a commission. Which, by the way, I know I keep saying this, but I am kind of starting. I actually already have like a commission page set up on Ko-fi, however you guys pronounce it. I just haven't made it live yet. So if people are interested in like kind of something a little bit more high quality in that regard, I could do like a twofold thing. Since you already redeemed it, Owen. You already redeemed, like, I don't want it to be a ripoff where it's like you redeem it and then I'm like, oh, now I'm doing commissions, better quality, blah blah blah. But yeah, like I don't know, we can work something out. So it doesn't feel like like, oh man, what a rip, you know. I think I have to decide what's the difference in quality from the redeem, because I feel like with the redeem, you're paying like, even if it's, well, you might also be paying like money, but like saving up all those points took time, right? I was thinking about that when I made a tarot redeem, and I was thinking of like, I kind of do want to stop I guess I want to keep on doing tarot reading, but I noticed that there's people that kind of just this is what I think happens. They see that I'm streaming tarot and they come in and they follow just for the tarot reading, but not necessarily to see any of my other content, which is understandable, you know, like you want a tarot reading, but I don't know, I feel like that also cheats it out of the people who are like, who stop by a lot and they would like a tarot reading, right? So that's why starting with whenever my next tarot stream is, it's going to be through redeems now. It's not going to be through that bot. I actually have to uninstall that bot now that I think about it. So that way it kind of rewards the people that have been here, right? And I even like tried to calculate the amount of points it would take for someone to tune into at least one stream, you know? Don't worry, it's just channel points. Yeah, no, I get it. It's just that you guys, you know, time is also a currency that you guys spend on me, and I appreciate. By the way, I can't believe I didn't say this yet, but congrats, Owen, like, on your charity stream. It was so good. I was kind of, like, in and out yesterday because it was Beans' birthday, and we were, like, eating at places and chilling and stuff. But every time I could, I was like tuning in. I was lurking. You did really good. Like every single time that I was like tuning in, like it was something that was like super exciting. Well, actually, you could say that about all your streams, but like, but I don't know. It just felt really good yesterday. You noticed that too. Hello, Hux. Hello. Did I not say? I don't know if I said hello. Oh, you said it so early. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't catch you. Hello, Hux. Hello. I have to open comms on coffee. Coffee. I do be saving up. Nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna change the tarot thing to like a redeem rather than the bot. It's tough being an artist. They're only there for that one very specific fandom or piece and then they never interact again. Yeah, it's true. It's why I'm like, sometimes I'm pretty hesitant to, Ooh, I like that sound. I'm kind of hesitant to like post some of my non-fandom artwork, but I was thinking about it recently. I was like, I have a lot of non-fandom artwork, like bear artwork, that I would like to post. I was looking at my old work and I was like, this is actually kind of banger. I might want to post this sometime. They're just hand fetish viewers anyway. Oh, jeez. Unfollow you as soon as you post something that isn't their fan. Yeah, true. She loves us. I do love you guys. The pain of a fandom artist. Thank you for the huge donut. You were my top contributor. That's amazing. Thank you for always like, you know how they, well, I don't know like how often people say this, but it's very obvious when people put in the effort in what they're passionate about. And in your case, Owen, like your passion for streaming and in the things that you are interested in, like, you know, like F1, like the charity, the kind of the car theme stuff, streaming in general, it shines through very obviously. And like I feel like that's something that your viewers like can see because the passion is there. And I think it shows how hard you work too, because like, you know, I'm also a little biased because I'm also one of the little guys and I do lurk in your Discord. I know I don't talk a lot, but I do lurk. And you are always kind of like talking about like the newest thing that you want to incorporate in your stream. And like wait, let me know if I'm not allowed to talk about this, by the way. But all I'm saying is that like your passion is very tangible. It's there, and like even casual viewers can see it. I want to say. Minimum follow lane to chat. That's true too. Oh yeah, birthday beans. Yeah, it was his birthday yesterday, but this is it's a late gift. Sorry, I grabbed the sticker and started eating breakfast. No worries, Saku, no worries. She hates me specifically. No, I don't. I'm just arting and reading at the same time, which is why there's a little bit of a delay to when I'm gonna get to your message. But I hope you guys understand. It's funny, I was like in a rush this morning too, because I was like, what if Brandon streams? I don't want to miss it. But also, if he's resting right now, then he should rest right now. Hello, Mayshark. Hello. Welcome. Everyone's getting their stickers. Everyone's greeting each other. Nod. Owen's passion for sailors and nautical adventures. That means a lot. Of course. It's fine and funny. I miss Randon. I do miss Randon. I miss him. I miss his big dumb voice. And him saying the most unhinged things. I miss that big dummy. There we go. Hehe, beans. Hello, Julian. Hello. I'm getting your stickers. I miss it. Get sniped. I miss it. Explodes. I miss Random, but I'm glad he's resting. Yeah, me too. Our emotional support dummy. I miss that vampire guy from Hollow Stars. Whatever happened to him? I think he was like, you know what? I do feel like going out into the sun today. Ah! Burned away into ashes. Now you're just a burning memory. I was always wondering, because I started saying that and I was like, where did I actually get that from? But it was from a Hollow Live stream. It was like one of the early Minecraft collabs between, I think, Myth back when, oh no, not Myth, Council, when they were Council, and before they were Promise, they were Council, and it was like when Sana was still there, and it was a Minecraft collab, and it was specifically Crony talking to Fauna. And I think, like, they encountered each other in, like, a tunnel, and then Fauna, like, nervously ran away. And Crony was like, well, now you're just a burning memory. And after that, it, like, got stuck in my head. It's, like, the same with the, like, okay, the things that get stuck in my head, like, the sounds that get stuck in my head are as follows. Now you're just a burning memory. The sound that plays when Owen gets a new follow, the, oh no, my shoes! And then the, good morning, church! Oh, thanks for the pet, Julian. And, like, among other things also get stuck in my head, but it's like those top things that are like I will get up in the morning and those 3 things will, like, be in my head. Randonium withdrawal. I am patient. I have been through 1 month. Yeah. Who? Who is this randoneering you speak of? Who is this Hollow Stars vampire you speak of that walked into the sun? It's the Dementia album, isn't it? I can't even think of Council being early. Time flies. Oh no, my shoes! I think did you say that was Lando Norris that said that? Because I think I ended up, like, looking for the video for it. And I found it. It was like a YouTube short where he's just like, oh no, my shoes! I'm gonna get some color on his sweater. There we go. I keep forgetting if those are called, like, they're not called, like, vocal tics, right? Because that's more of, like, something you do that is a habit. Like, for example, when I do the exactly, or saying like a lot, that counts as a vocal tic, right? I forgot what's the word for when you get something like a certain sound just stuck in your head, like playing over and over, right? Not even a song, just like those sound bites, you know? It's not vocal tics. I feel like it's something different. Sticker gets stuck in my, oh, the way that I say sniff and scratch and sniff a sticker. The good morning, church is the intro I hear whenever I see church. The hi young body, what? Lando Norris, McLaren F1 driver. Yeah, ever since Beans watched that one F1 show on Netflix, their names have also become kind of a earworm. There we go, it's an earworm. Yeah. Cause, like, this is kind of maybe problematic, but sometimes, like, we make fun of the way that their names are pronounced, especially in, like, a British accent. It's Verstappen. What's the guy whose last name is like Ricardo? It's Daniel Ricciardo. And, like, me and Beans will just, like, constantly repeat it in, like, that like British announcer accent. Verstappen. It's Lando Norris. Blimey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the British people. You're free to make fun of my accent in your spare time as well. Unless it's technically, like, a different accent, right? Because I know that people talked about, like, oh, that's, like, received pronunciation. That's, like, the queen. Oh, I guess there's not a queen anymore, but it's the king's English. People talk more like, it's Tuesday in it. Okay, I think I gotta stop now. I have to stop. Otherwise, we're gonna get into, like, problematic territory where it's like, she's making fun of accents. She's a terrible teacher. She's making fun of our accents. You can make fun of my California accent. I don't talk like the president. I say like a lot. That's what got me into F1 and most of America. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo. Is his first name Max? Max Verstappen. Is that how you're gonna greet George if you ever do an off collab? Perhaps. Mayhaps, perchaps. British slander. The British commentator is David Croft, aka Crofty. He has a very distinct voice. He does. A more Geordie accent. I'm so curious about that because I used to watch a show called Misfits and Doctor Who. I used to watch a lot of Doctor Who and Misfits back in my 20s, and like for me that was actually very enlightening to know like the different accents in the UK. I remember I really like Christopher Eccleston's accent. I think he's from the north. I'm trying to remember something that he said. Unfortunately, like the one line that stands out with Christopher Eccleston and Doctor Who is the part where he tells a Dalek to kill itself. So I'm like, I don't know if I could say that. Then why don't you just die? I love Christopher Eccleston's accent so much. I think it's I'm gonna actually look up where he's from. I know I shouldn't be wasting any time, but there's still time. Christopher Eccleston. And he's my doctor, or he's not literally my doctor, but like out of the, you know, like people who are Whovians that are Doctor Who fans, that was like, who's your favorite doctor, aka like who's your doctor? And for me it's Christopher Eccleston, the Ninth Doctor. What's his accent? He's from the north. Working class family in Langworthy area of Salford, part of Lancashire. Okay, I kind of want to listen to his moments from like the Ninth Doctor. The Doctor. The Ninth Doctor being a mad lad for 7 minutes. I'm not gonna show it on screen, but you guys will probably be able to hear it. Run! Oh my god. Fantastic! The way that he says shut up, that's the best! The best. Shut up! Oh, we got a raid! Hello! Welcome. I have to catch up on chat, but hello! Oh, Ryan! Hello! Welcome! Hello! Thank you for the raid, Gal Raid! Welcome! My name is bday. I am your local sun bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. We're doing a little bit of art today. I'm making a late birthday present for my partner, BeansDaBear. And then I'm gonna scroll back up and catch up on chat. I missed out on a lot because I was listening to Christopher Eccleston from Doctor Who and talking about how much I like his accent and the way he says, "Shut up!" Hello, welcome. What were you guys up to? Let's see. Hello, SG1029, Gal Raid, Zen the Bad VT, welcome. Mahi, ooh, that sounds good. Mahi 6131, hello. Berry Chai VT, hello. Robot 2, hello. Rip Skip, Tippa, hello. Welcome. And Vacuum, Gal Raid, Lulu Fleur VT, welcome. Chiomo Berry, Gao. Hello, Raiders, and thank you for joining the class, Ryan. Hello, welcome. Disciple 12225, Gao Evening, hello, Chiomo Berry. Hello, Gao Raid. Today was first stream, yo, congrats! Let's give a shout. Oh, I think you already, yeah, thank you, Matthew, for giving a shout out. Yo, I'm gonna watch the VOD after this. Yeah, thank you for rating me after your very first stream, that's amazing. I think I was lurking when you were, did you also do a collab with Tippa a while back? I remember I lurked for a little bit. I was like, wait, your name sounds so familiar. I was like, I reposted the tweet about your, or it wasn't a tweet, it was on Blue Sky, which I heard that they call them skeets, but I also don't believe that. But I saw the tweet from Tippa that you were going live. I didn't realize it's your first stream. Eccleston was such a good doctor. I love Eccleston so much. Debut stream, yo, guys, we gotta watch the VOD after this. It was scuffed. No, that puts that's the flavor, right? That's the yummy flavor that you got. And what's a stream without a little scuff, right? Especially for a debut stream. It's completely normal. I'm sure you did amazing. I'm looking at the model, very cute. Yeah. Go watch it, she did so good. Ah, that makes me so happy. First stream, it's downhill. No, don't say that, Church. It's all uphill. It's a series of mountains and valleys, but nonetheless. Eventually, Mount Everest. I haven't watched Doctor Who, but David Tennant funny. I love David Tennant too. It was, for me, I watched the first three. I watched Eccleston, Tennant, and Matt Smith. And then I really wanted to watch more of what was his name? Peter. What was the next doctor's name? I wanted to watch more of him, but by that point, I think I was like heavy into college. Like I was like, I had to lock in, as the kids no longer say. It was so lovely. Nice. Hello, Twisty. Hello. Wait, let me scroll up because I know I missed a couple of messages earlier. From I think I saw Normal Mar was here too. Hello. Geordies are in the northeast. Ah. Just remember Jabitis. Yeah. I was saying, okay, earlier, for those that joined in, I was making fun of like the stereotypical British accent, you know, the it's Tuesday, innit? But then talking about how much I like different regional accents. But I was also like, I would say I have a pretty noticeable California accent. You guys can make fun of the California accent. You could be like, radical dude. She said like 27 times. All in the span of a minute. Oh, Max Verstappen, mate. Yeah. Max Verstappen. There's a ton of accents. T-Side Tintin on YouTube is so funny. Dub Tintin with Geordie accents. Yo, I'm gonna check that out. Okay, who's your daddy? Normal Mar, hello. Vroom vroom. Run. Do. But yeah, so I keep forgetting to do this. So Rion and everyone that came with her, or with them, let me know if you or not. You know, you can let me know how the stream went, but also if you have to read and run, if you need to get some snacks, get some naps, get some memeers, feel free. Or if you got to go do anything else, you know, I don't mind at all. I appreciate you being here, but at the same time, take care of yourself. So yeah. Oh yeah, everyone, we have a 1-point redeem, the Scratch and Sniff a sticker. It's a nice little 1-point check-in, but you also get a little Filipino treat out of it. All the stickers are based off of Filipino desserts. And last thing I'll say, at the very bottom there, you guys see the little guys moving along. That's you. That's you guys. Those are the Babing Cubs. That's my audience. That's what I call my chat. You are now a Babing Cub. So if you yeah. So there's a couple of commands that you can play around with, but if you scroll down into my bio, you can also find out how to personalize it. You see how there's different decorations. Some of them have cheese on their head. Some of them have leche flan on their heads. Some of them have chocolate swirls. You can go into my bio, my Twitch bio, to adjust, or you can use chat commands. There's chat commands too. So if you go to, what did I put? Babing Cubs. There you go. You get some customization in there. What are you guys saying now? What are you guys doing now? Never watched Doctor Who because it's not it's not accessible in your region. I see. Oh, well, thank you for the follow. Zen the Bat, thank you. Let's see. Twisty, hello. It's Tuesday. Wait, so saying like a million times is based in California. Linguistic crime, I'm sorry. I know that it's like a pan-America thing too, to say like a lot, or even just like West in general, right? Like the West, as they say. But saying it like 27 times all within the span of 5 minutes, I'm gonna say that's probably a California thing too. I did look at, I am interested in linguistics despite the fact that I'm like monolingual. I only speak English, but I understand a little bit of Espanol. I understand a bit of Tagalog because I'm Filipino American. Let's put the music back on. We were listening to Dan Mason, a little bit of vaporwave. I understand a teensy bit of Nihongo, but I can only speak English. But I like linguistics, and I was actually looking into like what actually makes a California accent, and there was stuff about how like our vowels are kind of flipped around. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but it was interesting stuff. I'm always interested about like, you know, accents and like slang, etymology, that kind of stuff. Speaking of accents and language, Binka, can you code switch? Oh, as in like when I'm speaking like my customer service voice versus like, you know, when I just talk to friends. Kinda. I feel like I've done it a couple times on stream. Like, if you listen to how I talk when I'm doing an educational, like, presentation stream versus, like, a more casual one, I do feel like there is a slight difference. Because I think that's when, like, the quote-unquote accent is a little bit more noticeable. Because when I do the educational streams, I try to have it so that, that all of my words are a little bit more clear and enunciated, but like for casual conversations, I feel like sometimes I like stumble on my words a little bit more often. I was talking about the accent thing with my coworkers the other day too, and we were talking about like what is like a California or even like a Asian American accent, right? And my coworker said something along the lines of like dropping the G at the end of words that are that end in ing. So instead of saying like I'm going somewhere, I'm going somewhere, you know? But is that really like Asian American or just West Coast? Because I feel like I've seen that with like other parts of America too. Let's see. Oh, you guys are attacking each other? No, don't attack each other. I need to get XP. I've only noticed when you pointed it out. Yeah. Also, yeah, I'm learning Japanese, but I stopped for a while. My concentration, my undiagnosed ADHD got the better of me. I would like to continue learning Japanese, especially because like Beans and I, my partner, we want to go back to Japan on another Japan trip eventually. Yeah, I do lock in for education streams. I do. Oh, thanks for joining the class. Vegal Seagull. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's what I thought, Matthew. Dropping the G is just American. I thought the same. That's what I think too. I have no idea. Most West Coasters sound like they're here in the Northeast to me. I think it's because of a lot of American media is like I guess how do I say this? Like I feel like the more the regions that get the most exposure might be like West Coast and East Coast and like not as much in like the Midwest, you know? So that's why like our accents have become like kind of similar to each other. I don't know. At this point I'm kind of talking out of my butt because I feel like I've seen like a linguistics video talk about like accents and like how the media also like affects our accents and like what we think of as an American accent. Because I feel like it's like very like LA, New York centric, right? Like are like movies that are set in America, are they really set, you know, like are they set, I feel like a lot of them are set in like New York or LA. Or maybe that the actors are more LA or New York based, but I don't know if like I said, I don't know if at this point I'm just kind of talking out of my butt. Feel like we do that too. Well, thanks for joining the class, Nuke Eds. Coastal elites, yeah. Us coastal elites. I could be wrong. In retrospect, I'm like, actually, I don't know. Okay, how should I align this? You know what? Let's use a little bit of black now for the tires. I'm so elite. LA, no, you don't understand. Yesterday, we had to deal with so much, George. We had to deal with so much. It was Carmageddon in Los Osos. It was Carmageddon. There was both a Dodgers game and a Lakers game. And there was like 5 concerts or something. And like Beans and I, we didn't go into like the city because of that. You seem very nice. Thanks for welcoming me. Of course, of course. I want to welcome everyone that I can. I might miss some messages here and there, you know, but I do my best. I do my best. Getting eat beer. I'll get some rest if you need it, especially if you're going to the museum later on. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, C-May. Go Mimir. Yeah, go Mimir. I had trouble driving home. Oh my gosh. It was Carmageddon. Not both the Dodger and the Laker game. Like I said, I'm not really a sports person, but I have very close friends and family that are. So I was like, dang, good luck. good luck. Sports. You know what? I think I'm like so hesitant to do anything with black because it's just so like, you know, it's there. It's there permanently. I need my reference for a Mazda. Okay, so this part I'm gonna say is gonna be black. What if I do like a dotted line or something with this? I can do something like that. Ding. There we go. I had to concentrate on that. Oh, and the steering wheel. What color should the steering wheel be? I think maybe also black. Let's do a black steering wheel. And then we'll like differentiate it with like highlights. I just did like a generic steering wheel too. It's literally just like a circle. But I haven't done any sketches. It's okay. You don't need to you know, do sketches or like I guess don't what's it called? Like, don't compromise your health for the sake of creativity and or productivity. You need to get your rest, and then maybe when you wake up, you'll be your head will have so many more sketch ideas. I'll sleep. Good night. Yeah, good night. Good night. Recharge your MP so you can draw later. Exactly. Have a good honk shoe. It feels so permanent. Yes, Hux. Yes, especially with like POSCA markers. Oh my gosh, when I was sketching this out last night, I was like sketching, and I think I like made a mistake and I did this. I like double tap with my 2 fingers and I was like, uh-oh. Cuz on Procreate on iPad, that's how you do undo. Like you double tap. I'm like, "Oh no, I'm doing the digital art thing." They all said it was a meme, but it was in fact reality. Ooh, black tires though. And the cool thing about Posca markers is that they are paint markers, very similar to like acrylic, in that if you make a mistake, you could just cover it up. Oh, this one's kind of running out of ink though. I may need to press into it, which is kind of scary because sometimes it lets out a little bit too much ink. The muscle memory betrays. It's true. I haven't done that yet, but I have drinking the paint water. Oh no. No, I've seen a lot of like mugs. A mug. I've seen a lot of mugs that are specifically for artists where it's labeled in a way that's like, this is paint water, don't drink it. Don't drink it. This isn't your coffee. Cause that's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game to like put your mug right next to the paint water. A mug. I miss I miss my emotional support orc. I hope he's doing well. Just like how Owen was saving up the channel, just like how some of you might be saving up your channel points for that doodle. I'm saving up my channel points so Randon can do my taxes. That's my big 5 head plan. But it's like it's like a lot of points. I think it's like 6 million or something like that. Because I actually do have enough points to get VIP if I wanted, but I'm like, I just want to see what happens. I just want to. I am in no way expecting him to actually, like, you know, do my taxes, but because then that would mean doxing myself. But it's just funny. I'm like, what? How is he gonna react to this? I want him to file my first taxes. Oh my gosh. You gotta save up those points. Save them up. So that your emotional support orc will do your taxes for you. Okay, let me look at my reference. Okay, so I think I'm okay if I just, like, line a couple of these things. You know what? I have microns. I can also play around with the microns. This is blue. It's not what I was looking for. Here we go. I got 1 point. There you go. Actually, microns are very helpful in that regard. Very nice. You know what? I have orange. I feel like orange might actually work really well with this color. If I can find it. So earlier before the raid, we were talking about accents, right? And like, especially like regional accents for like. Oh, I do have my other POSCA markers. I thought I left this in like my office. Okay, cool. Sorry if that was loud in your ear. Oopsie. What markers do I have? I think I have other markers as well. I just have a lot of art supplies. I got a Peganeko paint water mug. Nice. Where are my other art supplies? My here we go. Yeah, we were talking about like regional accents, like in the UK, and how much I like Christopher Eccleston's accent. But there was another show that I used to watch called Misfits. I don't know if any of you have heard of it because it's pretty old by now. It's like how old is that? Not to be confused with the band The Misfits, but the show. This was 2012. Oh my god, it's already been like over 10 years. It's a show about like it takes place in the UK and I want to say London. But it's about like a group of kids who have like basically community service and then they get like struck by a lightning storm and they get superpowers. But it's basically like, oh, they get like superhero powers, but they're, you know, they're misfits. They're quite literally like misfits in society because like they are doing, you know, they're doing community service because they all did something like, you know, illegal. And I kind of liked it for one, the story, and then for two, the characters. But there's one character in the first season that thank you, Matthew, for gifting a sub to Shiopi. Thank you. As revenge, I'm dressing up Randonu into a pretty little princess. He is a pretty little princess. He's our emotional support pretty little princess. Yeah, nice gift. Nice. Let me see if I can play you guys, like, one of the characters in Misfits. Her accent at first, I could not understand for the life of me. I just could not understand. And then, like, after a while of watching it, I eventually started understanding what she was saying. I think her name was Kelly? Misfits? Because she's speaking English. That's the thing. Like, she's speaking English, but it's like a... I actually don't even know what region it is. It's kind of like... For any person that is British or knows about like British culture, do they still have chavs? Like CHAV? Like, is that still like a subculture? It's kind of like the I think like the stereotype is that it's like kind of like lower class, you know, like the equivalent of like quote unquote ghetto, you know? Definitely? Oh man. Chavs are very much a thing. I think her accent is associated with like being a chav, because that was like in the story it was yeah, oi bruvs. Here, actually I want to like show you, wait, I want to show you guys what the show looks like too, because it's very like early 2010s. Let's put away the webcam. Let's put the browser. Here we go. Kelly from Misfits. It's like from the first episode. Wait, let me actually can you guys hear it? Yeah. Yeah. So that like that like cuz like I said at first I could not understand what she was saying, but like after a while I was like, "Oh, like after like getting used to it, it's like she's saying like oh wait, what makes you think you're better than us?" Yeah. What makes you think you're better than us? Like, and after a while, I actually really liked her accent too. Kelly finds out even getting fresh with slime. Oh, this one's like an infamous one where she says like, "What the fuck is brunch?" Oh no, I swore. I like his accent too. I love that. I love that so much. What the fuck is brunch? I could understand her quite clearly. Yeah, like I think at first if you're not used to it, like I said, you know, Bear American, born and raised. At first, like I couldn't understand, but eventually, like it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. Isn't it more of a dialect than an accent? I'm not sure because dialect would mean that. Well, I'm not. I'm into linguistics, but I don't know quite like the technical parts of it. A dialect would also have like different vocab, right? Or I guess would that go into slang? We need more of a linguistics expert here to answer that. But also, hello, Trebcell. Hello, welcome, welcome. Let's go back to our arts. Let's go back to our arts. Mini browser webcam. There you go. This accent is common around my area. Ah, I see, I see. This feels relevant. Have you ever seen My Fair Lady? I have not. I have not. Let's put the music back on. I used to hang out with a lot of Euro TZ at one point in my life, and all my friends were British, Irish, or Finnish, Western Europe. It takes time, but after a while, you get really used to accents. Yeah, true, true, true. True, true. Yeah, like I said, after like watching in my in the 2020s, in the 2010s, I watched a lot of Doctor Who. I watched that Misfits show that I was just showing you guys, and it did give me more of an appreciation for like the different accents that you would find in the UK. Because before I thought it was, you know, as a as a silly Bear American, I was always like, isn't it just the Queen's English? Blimey. You know, stuff like that. And now I know slightly better, but only slightly. There you go. Blimey. Crikey. Accent is when someone non-English would speak in a different language with their accent, like me, a German speaking English. Ah, well, I would say I don't quite know if that's accurate because like everyone technically has an accent. Like I only speak English, but I have a Californian accent. I have a West Coast accent, right? And I feel like a dialect is different because it's almost like for example, like people would consider like AAVE, African American Vernacular English, to be its own dialect. So that's why I don't think it's necessarily like non-English speakers speaking English. I think like yeah, everyone has an accent. It's I just don't quite know. I don't know how to quite elaborate on like what the technical term is, you know? Cuz dialect I feel like is different. It's almost like the for me at least it feels like it's the halfway point between just another language entirely, you know? But it's still what's the word? Mutually intelligible? Because people in the Philippines, there's actually different languages, but for the longest time, people refer to it as different dialects. But the thing is, they're not mutually intelligible. Like if someone speaks a language like I said, there's multiple languages in the Philippines. One of the main ones is Tagalog, That's what my dad speaks. That's what I understand a little bit more. My mom speaks another language called Bisaya. And there's a lot of shared vocabulary, but if you found someone that they only speak Bisaya and someone that only speaks Tagalog, they might not be able to communicate with each other. So that in that case is different languages, but like dialect is almost like the halfway point of that, where like they do share some vocabulary with one another. But it's still mutually intelligible. Like you would still be able to have a conversation. At least that's kind of like my impression of like the difference. TBH, I've once heard the posh show accent a few times, mostly just on TV. Ooh, oh, the posh accent, like the received pronunciation, the King's English. I'm so used to saying the Queen's English, but the King's English, where it's like, this is an address to everybody. We are currently at war. Oh dear. Where did my linguistics 101? That's the funny thing is I never took a class. It's just something that I like watch a lot of YouTube videos on. Question, so if you drive the Bibing car, is this the mean bean machine? I love that bite height. I love that. Oh, we're gonna get an ad break in about a minute, by the way. It is now dubbed the mean bean machine. Here in Germany, we say, oh, this guy has a Swiss, Austrian, Bavarian dialect. All of these are German languages, but different ways of speaking. I think that makes sense, though, because those are... Would you say those are different iterations of German, where do they have, like, shared vocabulary? Like, can you guys understand each other? Get the same in China and Chinese dialects. RP is fascinating. Yeah. Good heavens. Like I said, I can't often do accents. Like, if you just give me a phrase with an accent, I can probably imitate it, but if you just give me a random string of words, I probably can't do it. But if it's something like, I can't believe you've done this, like the meme, or the one where it's the mom with her kids, where it's like, which one of you took a shit in the toilet without flushing? It wasn't me. Well, it was fucking one of yours. Disgusting. Did you know you can go to the Globe Theatre and watch Shakespeare's play in, oh yeah, original pronunciation, I've heard of that. Their vowels are slightly different, right? Opens up a new interpretation to the speech of characters and understanding the dialogue and jokes. Yeah, because some things rhyme that, like, wouldn't rhyme nowadays, right? Disgusting! Warhammer orc accents are based off working class British accents. Oh, man. It's a little classist, then, isn't it? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm in me mum's car, vroom vroom. My emotes. Vroom vroom. Oh wait, why isn't it working? My emotes. Uh-oh. Okay, ad break. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with my face. Okay, I fixed my face. See, look, now I have the full gamut of emotion. Okay, let's catch up on chat, and then we'll continue with our arts. They all speak High German, common normal German, then yes, but sometimes they have such heavy dialects that it's like British or Scottish to someone just understanding common English. Ah, interesting. Yeah, because I feel like it might also just be different dynamics depending on where you're from, because in Bear America, for example, like if you take someone from New York and someone from LA, they can understand each other, you know, like perfectly well. but they will have different accents. Like their vowels will be pronounced differently, right? Especially depending on like not only where they're from, but also their ethnicity sometimes, because I do feel like there is some kind of Asian American accent. I just don't know how to articulate like what that is. But and then there's also the stereotypical which is this Brooklyn or Jersey, the Pak Ya Ka and Harvard Yard, you know, like you can understand that they're saying park your car in Harvard Yard, but like there's just like a difference in like sometimes vowels and like the word endings and stuff like that. This does make me want to like go more into like linguistics, you know, because I watch a lot of videos, but I don't know some of the technical terms. Pak Ya Ka and Harvard Yard. Like our wait, I don't want to say the word that sounds like, I'll just say it. Whore. Our and whore sound like sound the same like or. Oh, or and or. Okay. There was okay, I'm gonna look it up now. There's one that Californians say I think it's caught. Like past tense of to catch something is caught, but what you put in what you put a baby in is like a bed for a baby is like a cot, C-O-T, and we pronounce that exactly the same. Wait, Californian accent. Oh, I didn't know that this is a California, or maybe it's just an American thing. Wait, let's go back to class. Says here, Californian accent also includes a glottal stop instead of T. So for example, when I say the word mountain, that's not how I actually say mountain. If it's in the middle of like a fast sentence, I'll be like mountain, you know, like I don't actually say the T. It's like, oh my god, did you see the mountains over there? It's full of snow. So, but is that a California thing? I feel like that's an America thing, is it? I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys let me know. She emotes on us. Oh, that's Boston. Okay. Non-rhotic. Yeah, rhotic, that word means that you don't pronounce the R, right? Or it's something with like the R. Pak Ya Ka and Harvard Yard. Earn iron ore. Earn. Oh my god, wait, what was is that Boston? The one where they pronounce it the same? Earn iron ore. Because I remember there was like a YouTube short or something where it was like test your accent, and the person pronounced all three of those words exactly the same, and it was kind of funny. Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your focus. Harvard Yard. I do say mountain. Uptalk. Oh my god, that's another thing is uptalk. Okay, so according to this article, Californians do uptalk a lot, which I do a lot. Basically, it's like when you say a statement, but there's an upward inflection to make it sound like a question. So instead of saying like, "I'm gonna park my car," you did it right there. I'm gonna park my car right here. Instead, uptalk would be like, I'm gonna park my car right here. I'm gonna park it right here. Like totally. I'm gonna start drawing now. There was a point in American higher education that to speak more British in a non-rhotic way was seen as high class, and it stuck in certain cities and was filtered out into the general public. Ah, that just reminds me of like the what's it called, the transatlantic accent. I gotta push the paint. Aussies do that too? That's interesting. I'm trying to think of like a phrase I've heard like an Aussie person say that isn't just shrimp on the bobby. That isn't just like a total, you know, stereotype. Oh, I should have shading here. Wait. Do I have a darker gray color? Because the black is gonna be too stark. I have another gray. I do not. Sedge. Oh, yeah, Jean Famous's accent. She's Austrian, but posh. So posh. This one is more of like a vocab thing than an accent thing, but apparently it's just people in Southern California. We use, when we refer to our freeways, we use the. Like, oh, the 110, the 101, the 5. Does that mean everyone else doesn't? It feels weird to me. It feels weird to me to be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go on go on 101 405. That's more of like a vocab thing for sure though. Let's use gray for the teeth. The teeth. Oh, and I need a color for the mouth. I'm gonna use gray for this part too. Oh, you know what? The eyes. The window into the soul. One of my favorite things about Beans' design is, and he signed off on this, he liked this, that the the pupils are looking in 2 different directions. At all times, the pupils must be looking in 2 separate directions. Hold on. I need the red and pink for the inside of the mouth. Pink. The thing that I always think of when I think Aussie accent is my lecturer saying skeletal? Really? For skeletal? Oh, skeletal? Skeletal? I would say skeletal. Skeletal? Skeletal? We don't say freeway and out in the east everything. Oh, it's a highway. Ah. Yeah, the highway number is a California thing. Oh, okay. But is it just SoCal? Is it just South California? Or is it also... Are people in the Yay area? Do they also say the? That's what I'm curious about. I'm pretty sure we do that too. Ah. Or we just say the number of the interstate, like 84. Ah, okay. Oh, in the north you just do the numbers. I see. Get on the 84 east. Get on the 91 north. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That flows a little bit better than like when I was saying it. When I was like, my brain just wasn't like processing it. It's like, how? I don't understand. My brain inserted that! Oh my god, I didn't even realize it! Holy crap. Oh my god. I need like a minute to pause. That's kind of funny. Get on 84 East. Get on 91 North. Holy crap, holy. Man. Well, now you guys know for sure I'm not like faking it. You know that I'm not living in like anywhere else in California and pretending that I'm from California. I'm not faking it. I'm actually from South California. That's so funny that I didn't even realize it. Because at least when I start saying like a lot, I start to realize it. But in that case, like my brain literally just inserted it. That's crazy. Hello, Hanel. Hello. I'm having a crisis. My brain and my mouth don't cooperate the way that I thought they did. We are learning. We're learning. See, that's another goal of my streams, is that it's never too late to learn new things. On the real though, is that I do feel like there is a good I don't know, there's something nice too about knowing that I do pride myself on being like an educational streamer, educational person, and you know, knowing a lot of things. I feel like a lot of people you know, they say that I'm like really smart and stuff, and I appreciate that. But I also want people to know that I am never the authority on anything. I'm always learning new things, and I know right now it's more of like a brain rot type thing of like, wow, my brain, my mind. But it's the same even with like art history, astronomy. Like if at any point I need to be like corrected on any kind of factoid, you guys have full reign to do so. Except backseating. No backseating. None of that here. None of that. Let me see. I want to line this part now. Ah, you know what? I should have. Okay. I'm gonna need to erase that that part of the eye. Oh no! I should have waited till it dried. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. I'm learning. Crisis? No, not an actual crisis. It's that we're talking about freeways, and in South California, where I'm from, we always put the before like the freeway number. So, for example, I say like the 101, the 405, the 85, the whatever. And no one was giving me a sample of how they do it elsewhere. I'm gonna go up and read that. Get on 84. Where is it? Where is it? Get on 84 East, get on 91 North. And then when I was reading it out loud, my mind freaking read it as like get on the 84, get on the 91, and I didn't even realize it until you guys called me out. And I'm like, whoa. Your mind. Accents are fun to learn about. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's also because, like, isn't it feel free to correct me on this, but isn't it also like accents are technically how different languages form? Like Spanish and French, they're both Romance languages, right? That came from Latin. But basically, it's like accented Latin that led its way into basically evolving into another language. So before France was France, it was known as Gaul, right? Gaul. And when their population was colonized by the Romans, they started speaking Latin, but their Latin was accented. But that eventually made its way into becoming its own language, which is French. At least that's my understanding. Once again, do let me know if I understood that wrong, but that's at least like how I believe languages developed, right? I'll drop a really good linguist YouTuber in your Discord. He's a PhD student and a pleasure to listen to. Nice! Actually, the backseat of the Binka car. I know, if at first I was like, oh, I should do like a backseat and I'm like chilling in the backseat of here. But no, I kind of wanted this to be like comically like small, you know? Like, it's like the Fisher Price car, but he has like a fancy version. I'm hiding in the boot of the Mean Bean machine, eating the spare tire. No, he needs that. He needs the spare tire. He only has 2 tires. No. I don't think I might not finish this before I actually do have to call it at like 1 p.m. because we're gonna go out to get lunch with Beans' family. But even if I don't finish, we did, we got some of the basic colors down. We got the flat colors down. Ooh, you know what? Let's put orange. Orang. Part 2, I don't know, I might just finish it off stream rather than a part 2 because our next art stream would be fulfilling Owen's Redeem. It looks like it has kawaii cheeks. How's the Bean Day celebrations going? It's going good. Yesterday was his actual birthday and we ate at like a vegan place. And then we just got home and just chilled. Really, like, because he was thinking of like going to a bar to drink with at first it was just gonna be the 2 of us, and I was like, oh, do you want to like invite anyone else? And he's like, it's a little too short notice to like invite people, and a lot of our friends kind of live far away from us, so it would have been too short notice. But we were also just feeling really like food coma after going to the vegan restaurant, so we just decided against it and just played video games. Let's see. I think I want to... Oh, gray for the tires. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm missing something. You know what? I think I might want to listen to some Naruto openings Saving up for that redeem? Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so today, Beans and I were gonna go to another... Well, it's like a ramen spot, but it has vegan options because he's gonna be going with his whole family. And extended, like brother's partner and, you know, and stuff like that, so... I want to listen to Naruto openings. Hello, Mega Bronson. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Do you like the Beans Mobile, Mega Bronson? He knows this exists. He just does. He hasn't seen it colored in yet. I showed him the sketch last night. Where's my Naruto? Where's my Naruto? Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? I have to type it in? Okay. Even though I was like listening to it on repeat this past week. Here we go. Heroes come back. Bum, 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 bum. Haruka Kanata. Oh my god, I love that. Well, I put on the Shippuden ones, but after this one we can switch over to the original Naruto openings. Everybody stand up. I have devious plans. Devious? Oh no. Where's Schnackery? I think he's sleeping. Where is he actually? Good question. I think he's sleeping in... Lately he's been sleeping in my brother-in-law's room. You never made it to Shippuden, Rip. Thanks, filler. Oh no. Me and Beans have been like marathoning it since like July, I want to say. But we've been skipping all the fillers. We've been skipping it. Cause originally, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Originally when this was coming out, when we were like preteens, teenagers in high school, middle school, I think I also stopped because of the fillers. I also stopped because of the fillers, so we've officially gotten to the point where I'm not familiar with anything anymore. Because as a kid, I remember the tuning exams very vividly. I remember like spoiler alert for like the original Naruto, which is at this point over 20 years old, but some of the fights were insane, like the Gaara versus Rock Lee fight. One of my favorites is the Temari Shikamaru fight, so those ones like are embedded in my head. Filler killed Naruto and Bleach when they were still new and coming out week to week. Yeah, true. Because like, to be honest, like we also marathon Bleach, but we put it in the background when we weren't like actively doing anything. When we were like building furniture or doing busy work, we would put Bleach in the background. And what I hated is that like they would waste so much time recapping. Like half of the episode was recapping the previous episode, and like I don't know if they do, but like we need like the One Piece treatment where like I haven't watched One Piece, but I guess there's like this site where it like takes out all the fillers and all of the recaps and all of that, you know? Gaara versus Rock Lee was so high. People were losing their minds. Yes, I was too. Who's my favorite character? That's a good question. I was actually trying to think of like who is my actual favorite character. When I was a preteen, I don't think I had a favorite. But now I want to say Rock Lee, but he also hasn't been getting a lot of screen time like in the current arc that I'm in, so I kind of like the character progression for Gaara. Like going from like, you know, edgelord, like I must kill everyone, no one loves me, blah blah blah, I have to love myself and that's why the character for love is on my forehead. Though honestly, he also had a very traumatic childhood. But also the progression from that to like his like spoiler alert for Shippuden. Come back in like 3 minutes or so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna spoil it. So when he becomes Kazekage, and he's just like matured so much. I really like that. So I would say maybe Gaara, but I don't know. Rock Lee as a person is just so hype, and he's also so genuine, and I like the way he talks. I like the way that he is like, it is true. Sakura, I like you. I think I also just like the genuineness of like Naruto's personality as well. I just know that like growing up, whenever I think of like who's my favorite character in anything, it's almost never the main character. But now I am starting to like warm up to the idea of just like, oh yeah, the whole story is about him. And he has like a lot of character progression. It was wild to me that there was a part in oh, you know what? I think Beans is back from his dad's place, so I might mute in a second. My demo. To this day, Kakashi is still my husband. I love that. He's just so cool. I hear his voice, but he's not in the room yet. So I will tell him that you guys are all greeting him. I appreciate that. Oh wait, I promised that we would go back to the. I think this one's. Yeah, this one's Haruka Kanata, isn't it? Bam out, bam out. Ding ding. This one was also okay for me. The biggest thing with Naruto is like not necessarily that the opening would change like wholesale. I like the openings where like the slightest things would change to reflect what was happening in the story. I think this one did that. This one and Go Flow. Well, we'll talk about it. Bum bum bum. Bam 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 bam. There, I want to make it a little bit more opaque. Oh yeah, didn't this opening change when Sakura cut her hair? Bam out. There we go. It's a lot more opaque. Kind of goofier looking too. Go by Flow is a banger. Yeah. Fighting Dreamers. That one had the hypest, like, when that opening changed to reflect, like, what was happening in the story, for me, that was, like, the hypest thing ever. Where, like, the, spoiler alert for that part of the show, I guess, I think it's, like, in the middle of the Tsunade arc, because I think they would show, like, the silhouettes for, like, Itachi, Tsunade, the Sanin, and then, like, when they change it to, like, actually show who those people were, it was, like, the hypest thing. It's like, oh my god, we see who they are now! I miss when shows made me hype. Yeah, same. I think that's why me and Beans are really enjoying Naruto so far, because, like, everything is so hype. Meow, meow, meow. Oopsie. Didn't mean to hit the mic. There you go. A little bit more opaque. I like it now. I like it. Not that I disliked it before, but I was like, something feels off. Oh, this one. This one was like, you know what Beans calls this opening? He calls it the neglected child opening because like all of the like accompanying animation for this one is like when they're sad and they're little kids. Okay, I'm gonna mute right now.
Thank you, Shatters. Love you.
Aw, you love them? What about me?
I mean, I guess.
Where's my...
Finish the car first and then we'll see.
Beans is back. He got me a matcha and I can actually show it. Just spill it. I know, spill it all over. I got matcha. He got me matcha. He loves us, yeah. He loves you guys. Wow, it's a wow. All right, let's continue with this car that he loves so much, I guess. Want to finish this car? But yeah, so what were we talking about? The Naruto openings. This is the neglected child opening, according to Beans. You know what? I'm gonna make all of this black and then just separate it with the highlights. I think that's gonna be the schmoove. What time is it? Okay, we have less than 30 minutes, but we don't have to finish. The backlight. Oh, it's also an orange. It's the Beans Mobile. Okay, what next? I feel like I should put in some shade. Oh no, you know what? Highlights. Highlights. You remember this one too? Oh yeah. Just wait till the next one. That's the hype one. I should draw some speed lines. Wait. That's such a good idea. So that we can go. Though okay, I'm gonna put highlights, but the reference picture. I want there to be like a shine to it. Let's see if I can pull this off. So sakana shimi o sashi sunny. Oh, this is lighter than I thought. Or not lighter, it's like not showing up as much. Oh, you can still kind of see it. That's fine. Moikai. He's speeding through a red light. No! Beep beep, get out the way. I always think of the this is kind of bad, but I think of the Family Guy joke. This is the song. We are fighting dreamers. Fighting dreamers. Oh, just go my way. Oh, oh no. Okay, wait. We can fix this. Every time it's like such a gamble when you try to like get more paint out of the pens. It's like, oh, hope you're ready for this big glob that you're gonna have to redirect. Oh, Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I turned out good luck, everybody. Yeah. It's bad because like it's based off like a pretty racist and like sexist joke, but it's like the phrasing is so funny. It's like, I turned now. Good luck, everyone else. Isn't there another one, like a more recent Family Guy joke of like the like Giga Chad like muscular guy being like, this makes me want to merge without looking. That actually might be a better joke. What was he watching? He was like watching something that was like, this is so funny, it makes me want to turn without, this makes me want to merge without looking. That's probably how I would drive. I feel like my dad actually has like a pretty bad road rage problem. But I low-key feel like I would also have a road rage problem. Also, because like, as someone who doesn't drive, like, I don't drive in California, but it's very necessary to drive, because, like, I take the bus, and, like, Jesus Christ, it's, like... Actually, it's been getting better. I keep saying that, like, I keep complaining, but it has legitimately been getting better. But, man... I will say that it is like pretty necessary to learn how to drive in California, but also the people in California, like, and also this is kind of like my only frame of reference, but good God, the people in California like kind of suck, like when it comes to driving. like come on now, use your turn signals. Have some courtesy. Fighting dreamers. Fighting dreamers. Oh, we, just go my way. Go my way. Go my way. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Get the fire. Right here, right now. Get the fire, bang. Hug spitting facts. Drive scary and expensive. It's true, but like in freaking Southern California, man. Just, man. That's all I gotta say. Ooh, I like this one too. The song. Ooh, you know what? Since this is a light, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this yellow, and then we're gonna do white around it. So it looks kind of shiny. This is another opening that changed with like the things that were happening in the story. And I think it had like 4 changes. Like it changed when they introduced one of the new characters. It changed when like 3, I'm trying to like not spoil anything, but like they introduced a new character, they added them to the opening. 3 characters like came back and they added them to the opening. That was always like the hypest, even to this day, whenever an anime does that, that's always like the hypest thing. I'm really glad I got over my fear, but yeah, certain areas are terrifying to drive in, and your insurance could triple what it does. Yeah, because of too many. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Did you see the first take of Go? Yes, I did. I looked at the first take of every single Naruto opening that I know of so far, Because right now me and Beans are in the part of Shippuden where spoiler, we're like kind of in like the episode 220s like territory. How about mute me for like 3 minutes so I can talk about where we're at. If you guys like mind spoilers. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We got to the part where Toby and Sasuke killed Danzo, and like it's like war were declared. Like they declared like the fourth great ninja war has started. Like that's where we're at. All right, that's it for spoilers. Ooh, let's put a little bit of shine. Shiny nose. I still haven't learned how to drive. I feel like though, like with places where the public transportation is like somewhat dependable, I feel like, you know, that's not too much of a big deal. I do feel like in Los Osos, it is not a huge deal, but it's just very inconvenient to not be able to drive. Because the deal with me too is like at first it started out because I didn't have the money to buy a car. Because like my parents were or my dad rather was using the car. So I just learned how to use the bus instead. And now I am in a spot where I actually can buy a car. Like prices kind of still suck, but like I am in a position where I can buy a car. Now I'm coming to the terms with the fact that it's just anxiety. It's anxiety because I haven't driven in like over 10 years. I do technically have, well, not technically, I have a driver's license. I did pass the driving test. Barely, but I can drive. It is possible for me to do so, but I just haven't done it in 10 years and it's kind of scary, especially in California. So that's why, at least for now, I'm holding off, but I think eventually I will have to get into it. Huh, this white is not super opaque. Actually, it is. I'm hyped for you guys to finish. I was telling Beans I avoided... Well, I'm not going to say this out loud. Ah. Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know when we finish. I'm also pretty excited to, like, keep on going with Naruto. Yeah, spoilers ended. Thank you, Shiopi. Thank you. Barely. Anxiety. The air horn at the end. I like this song too, but I think I might want to switch to the... No, actually, I like this song a lot. The very last one in Naruto. Uganda Sore. Yuge Donna ni mo. The other thing is we didn't actually hear this opening a lot because it was part of filler arcs. Because I don't know if you guys if you guys try to watch Naruto and like skip fillers, there is a lot of guides. There is a lot of guides on like these are the ones to skip. And there's a huge part after the after one of the arcs. I'm not gonna say the name of the arc, but like there's a huge chunk where it's like 40 something episodes of just pure filler. I never finished Shippuden, but I kind of know what happens. I know a couple... Okay, so the funny thing is, like, both me and Beans know, like, certain things happen because of the existence of Boruto. You know? Like, it's either that, like, Naruto survives his whole series, or we have, like, a... we call it a Landfill 2 situation. Have you guys ever watched, is it Beer Fest? Yeah, Beer Fest, where there's a it's a comedy movie if you guys are unfamiliar, and there's a character that straight up dies. There's a character that straight up dies in the middle. His name is Landfill, or his like nickname is Landfill. And but like minutes later after, it's like he dies for dramatic effect, basically. And then like minutes later, they introduce his twin brother, who's like, oh, my brother's told me so much about you guys. It's like I practically know you guys already. And by the way, you can also call me Landfill. So it's basically essentially like he never actually died, you know? So like me and Beans, like we make this joke of like either Naruto survives like all of Naruto Shippuden, or it's like a Landfill 2 situation. Where it's like, oh, Naruto dies, but like, oh look, it's Naruto's twin brother who also has the Nine-Tails Fox in him and also knows so much about Sasuke and Sakura. I thought the creator wanted Naruto to be over and done with. Isn't it it's not Masashi Kishimoto that's doing Boruto, right? Isn't it his like assistant? Or is the story still written by him? Because I actually don't know what the situation is with that. Landfill is an unfortunate nickname, oh my god. I think it is because like the character was like known for being like big, kinda overweight, and like ate a lot, so it's almost like he is a landfill. The thing is, Owen, I actually don't know. I could be talking out of my butt. I remember like the manga for Boruto is I think done by one of his assistants, but I don't know if like Kishimoto is still like in charge of the story, that it is like a canon story. I actually don't know. Your character dies and then his twin brother comes to avenge them. Exactly. It's even better if it's like a twin that was never mentioned beforehand, you know? I think that's what made the landfill thing so funny, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm his twin brother that he never talked about. But I also go by landfill, and I also know so much about you guys that it's as if he never died. Okay, where else can we go with this vroom vroom mobile? Can you imagine? It's like, you know, knock on wood, this never happens, but like unfortunately, like Binka had to stop streaming due to a family emergency. She will be in our hearts. And then like the next day, it's like, hey, I'm Binka's twin sister, who you can also call Binka, and I also really like art history. And and she told me so much about Shiopi, Matthew, Owen, Hux, Mega Bronson, and everyone in chat. So it'll be like she never left, you know? Yeah, like I know all of the memes. It's funny because I do have I don't have a twin, but I have a little sister. She's like 18 years younger than me, which is like the funnier part, but according to my parents and everyone who's ever like met the two of us, she looks a lot like me, but literally like 18 years younger. Cuz like when she was born, when she was a baby, she was like, "Oh my god, she looks just like you." And like I would always joke of like, oh, maybe it's because we have the same mother and father. Isn't that crazy how that works? Except it was always my mom that said it. It was always my mom saying like, oh my god, she looks so much like you. And at one point she was like, what if she's your reincarnation? And I was like, Mom, I would have to be dead in order for her to be my reincarnation. I also have a partner named Beans. That's funny. Wait, my emotes aren't working again. Why aren't my emotes working? It's just Mr. Pancakes in a wig. It's just Mr. Pancakes in a wig. He's like, hi, I'm Binka. I love art history. I have a partner named Beans. And I like art. Wow, Binka 2. Binka. Binka 2 and Beans the boar. Oh my gosh. That's too good. That's too funny. Oh my gosh. It's Beans. It's like Pinto. I'm trying to think of like, it's legumes. It's legumes the lemur. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I like this song too. It's one of the endings, isn't it? But yeah, it just tickles me that my mom was like, oh my gosh, she's like your reincarnation. She looks so much like you. Though nowadays she's a teenager now, and she's actually getting close to the age I was when she was born, which is always like a funny. It's always funny because like, you know, I'm the eldest and she's the youngest, and I remember like when my mom told me, oh, this is kind of embarrassing actually. When my mom told me that she was pregnant and I was like 18 years old, I was like in my last year of high school. She's like, "Oh, Binka, I'm pregnant. You're gonna have a little sister." I was like, "Oh God!" My first reaction was like, "You guys still do it? Like, you and Dad still do that?" I was okay. To be fair, I was very ignorant back then. I didn't know. I didn't realize. I didn't put together that, like, you know, just because you're older doesn't mean you stop. The Leon the Redfield bloodline must continue. Oh my god, you guys are too good today. This is so good. Trying to see how it looks if I do this. Almost like a highlight. I don't know if I like that. But yeah, so she's becoming a teenager now, my little sister, and I don't know, I have 3 siblings. Well, 3 full siblings and 3 half siblings, but like watching my 3 full siblings grow up is always wild because they go from like, you know, little babbling like goo goo gaga to like having their own interests and personalities and stuff, and like that seems very, you know, like, well, duh, like, of course, but, like, I don't know, it's different when you're, like, the eldest sibling and you're watching them, like, grow up and, like, essentially, like, develop personalities. It was especially jarring when, like, with college, I ended up, like, living in an apartment, at college. Like, I went away for college, essentially, and then, during my college years, I started living with Beans. So, at some point I just never came back to living with them. And I do feel like, you know, in some aspects I kind of missed out on their childhood, their growing up. Though they've never really expressed it that way to me. Like there are times where they'll reference like, "Oh, when you stop living with us, you know, XYZ, blah blah blah." But I do visit fairly often, and I do think about them a lot. We're always good. What do you mean? I don't know, the car chewing. I'm surprised you guys aren't trying to eat this car. The one that I'm making for Beans. Nah, I'm kidding. You guys are good. You guys are always good. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just interesting to, like, to see my siblings, like, develop, you know, as people. and have, like, interests and things that they like, you know. Just a little chewing don't hurt. Yes, definitely. Don't eat this car. It's for Beans. It's for Beans. Unless he gives express permission, you guys can't be eating it. But yeah, like with my little sister, she's getting into makeup. Like the last time I dropped by, she actually had like really nice makeup on, and that's something that I never got really into is makeup. Only for special occasions do I like actually wear makeup, but like most of the time, not really. There we go. We got some highlights in there. Maybe we need, I kind of want shading on the coat now, but I don't, something like that. I don't know how I feel about that. Very good. We deserve a little car to snack on. Okay, maybe a little one. I already had the boot tire. Uh-oh. Takes effort and money. My nieces are really into makeup, and I'm like, oh no, that's expensive. Yeah, it is kind of expensive. And her fashion is just different than mine too. And it's funny because, you know, I grew up during like the Y2K. Like I grew up in the 2000s. Well, 90s and 2000s, right? And then I was an adult by the time the 2010s hit. And now Y2K fashion is like kind of in a resurgence. So like theoretically she and I would kind of dress the same, right? Because like I would dress in Y2K and she dress in like Y2K resurgence, but actually she dresses differently than me, and like she's definitely more fashionable. She's a bit more like, I just feel like she takes care of her appearance more than I do. Because I kind of do the bare, I kind of do the bare minimum when it comes to like how I look. For work, I usually put on like eyeliner, you know, and that's kind of the extent of it. But for like a special occasion, like I have gone to like you know, like fancy events, especially when I was in like the Filipino club. It's another one for the bingo card. For like the Filipino club, we would have like our formals at the end of the year and stuff like that. And in that case, I would wear jewelry. I would put a little bit more effort into my makeup, but like for my little sister, like it definitely feels like she puts more effort. The OG Y2K was not fashionable. I mean, true. I think that's why I think that's why she looks a lot better than I do in some aspects. So like, I think like in terms of fashion and makeup. Or rather, not looks better. I don't mean to say that like either of us looks better than the other, because we kind of look the same. It's just that I'm a little chubbier. But it's also because if you look at actual Y2K clothing, oh my gosh, I should look for some outfits that I used to wear. I had a pretty banging Mewtwo shirt. I had a pretty cool shirt that said Mewtwo on it, just in time for the Lugia movie. No, wait, the first movie. Y2K fashion for me, wear black. Yeah, me too. I kind of wore the same thing. Okay, to be honest, when in elementary school I had a uniform. That was kind of my saving grace, is that I didn't really have to think about what I was gonna wear that day. It's literally just like, okay, put on the uniform. You know what? We do have to end pretty soon, so I think the last thing I'm gonna do is just put some shading behind Beans here. And then I think I'm gonna actually like fiddle around with like some of these lines, but for the most part, we're like almost done. So I'm gonna do some, you know what if I do like cross hatching? Something like that. There we go. We just need a little bit of shading. He goes vroom vroom. Oh, you know what? Wait. Last touch. He go vroom. Cargo vroom. I just throw on green oversized clothes and call it Mori K. Well, I like that though, because you're still going for a look. I feel like for a lot of like, for me, it was a lot of like, whatever shirt you have, you're gonna wear. Y2K red carpet looks, the skinny scarf. I had a skinny scarf. I had a skinny scarf. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick. Of course, I'm not gonna show it on screen, but I do have a Google Photos that goes all the way back to like. I have like a couple of sparse pictures from when I was in middle school, but I started taking more pictures with my camera phone like around like 2012, 2013-ish. But let me look at my fashion back in the day. Literally, the picture I found is just me in a Mewtwo shirt with like denim shorts. Let's see, high school. Both for elementary and middle school, I wore uniforms. So, like, I feel like maybe that was a debuff, though. Maybe that was a nerf, because, like, then I didn't know what fashion was until high school. Yeah, it was mostly like t-shirts and sweaters. T-shirts, sweaters, and like jeans. That was like the extent of my fashion back in the day. And if I was in a oh my god, I just found a picture of me with a skinny scarf. Oh my Jesus. If I was in a club and they gave me a shirt, I would wear the shirt all the time. Yeah, I think a lot of me and my classmates are just wearing like sweaters, like our school sweaters or whatever college they wanted to go to. The shirt, like the long sleeve shirt with the shirt over it look, I think that was also a thing. Small Binka. I just wore a t-shirt and jeans I gave up a long time ago. Yeah, that if I had my way, I would just dress like that all the time. Small Binka. Trying to find out a decent style for me. Yeah. I think Morike is a really cute style too. It's really cute. Okie dokie. The V. Oh, Jesus. Everything you're saying, Shilpi, is like an arrow straight to the heart because I would wear that. Actually, no, I was looking down on my shirt like, am I wearing a V-neck right now? Oh, it's the skirts with like the I don't know how to describe it. It's like the long skirts that look like they were tie-dyed, but like in tiers. Oh, the ad break's gonna. Well, let's snooze it because we're gonna end soon. I have a picture. I wish I could show you guys. Maybe I'll censor it some way, but it's me in a trash can, but not. It's not like a bullying one. It's not a bullying thing. It's I put myself in the trash can. It's me with like a friend and we're both in a trash can. Like, even way back in high school, I knew. Okay, enough of the reminiscing. Enough. 999. The short skirt wrap thing over the jeans. That's another arrow. Everything you're saying, Shilpi. You know the Y2K fashion. Alright, guys. I'm probably gonna work on this a little bit more off stream as well, but I gotta start getting ready for a nice little lunch with Beans to celebrate his birthday. So thank you, everybody. I think we will once again forego another mosh pit. I do apologize if you were looking forward to the mosh pit, but I gotta put on some makeup right now. See, we were just talking about that. We were just talking about how I for special occasions such as Beans' birthday, I will put on makeup. Have a good evening. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Let's see who we can raid into. Take care of Binka. Have some good foodies. I will. Knowing me, I will have something nice and fishy. Oh, no, wait. We're going for ramen. Ooh, yummy. Okay. Come, pick a Janai. Tank Force Thram. Thanks everyone for dropping by. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. My schedule for next week will be out either later tonight or tomorrow. Monday for sure I'm working on whatever Owen's request is for the art redeem. Tuesday is going to be an educational stream about Filipino monsters. Woo! I will not stream Wednesday, Thursday, including the actual day of Halloween because I'm going to be tired from work. And then, what did I put? I think Friday I put tarot. And I forgot what I put for Saturday. But yeah. Who's streaming right now? We got Ocean. We got Icy Boy. Jiro, Numi, Matara-Khan. Let's raid into Icy Boy. I met him with the Philam raid train. He is an ASMR artist, but also he does gaming. I think he's just doing Day 2 mini Minecraft Donathon. Ah, okay, that's wonderful to stream into. Okay, let's go ahead and raid into Icy Boy. Or Ice Boy. Iceboy.wave. Oh, he just started streaming. Okay, cool. Or he just went live like 6 minutes ago. Alright guys, thank you. Let's go ahead and raid. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye!